The issue on illegal immigration has been facing America for so many years, and currently there are about more than 12 million illegal aliens in the U.S.
Okay, would you like to state your name?
Lucia de Velis,
How old are you?
17.
And are you an immigrant?
Yes.
Hi, Lucia.
Hi.
Okay, where were you born originally?
I was born in Montevideo, Uruguay,
And when did you come to the U.S.?
when I was 1 year old.
Has there been any complications trying to build your life here?
Yes, not for me and for my parents, because my dad came here before my mom and me and my brother. So when we had to come here, we had to sell everything in our house, and it was really heartbreaking for my mom and for my brother, because my brother came when he was around 10, and I'm coming here when I'm only 1, so it's like it wasn't that big of a deal for me because I don't remember it. But for my brother, he already started school. For my mom, she had to leave her family, she had to leave her friends, she had to leave everything just to come to this strange country to come and build a better life for us. And yet, coming here, my mom found struggles in trying to do anything really, in finding a job or in even trying to get rent for the house or just staying in an apartment for a good amount of a time. And then there comes a point where when you stay here, when you're not supposed to anymore, it kind of got to the point it's like, you have to look over your shoulder every once in a while because you're afraid that someone's going to come and get you. But it's always something that's in the back of your mind, because especially a couple of months ago, there was this scare that there were people coming around, and they actually did end up coming to East Newark, and that was really frightening because I thought that for a couple weeks I was really going to lose my mom. And then they went to my dad's place, which was in Elizabeth, and they didn't catch him, thankfully, because he was at work. But either way, that's still kind of is always in the back of your mind, like, damn, my parents can leave me, or maybe they can even get me, because although I am in the DREAM Act, or the Deferred Action Law, as they like to call it, it's still, my fingerprints and my information is now all in the system. So now if someone were to take away the law of me not being able to have, you know, my Social Security and my working card, then they can easily find me. They know where I live, and they'll get me and they'll deport me. So there's always that fear of being in this country, but I think that it's worth it, because I think that anything will be better than in Uruguay.
Is there any kind of struggle trying to attend college here?
Yes, in America, definitely, because I wanted to desperately get into the UF program, and then once I did a little bit more research on it, and not only did I find out it can help people with low incomes, you also need residency, and that's what I don't have, because I can't have it because I don't have a green card, and I can't get a green card because I need something else, and it's sucks because I can't get it because they won't allow me to get it because I don't even know anymore. It sucks. This country can be great. I say that this country is great in order of like being better than, you know, third world countries or even second world countries. And, you know, it's nice, but there comes to a point where it's like you have to step back and realize that unless you're born in this country or unless you marry into someone who has their papers, then it pretty much sucks. It's not only finding a job, trying to go to college. It's like, unless you have Social Security, which I thankfully have, because of the Deferred Action Law, then I can't do anything in this country. I have to use my mom to work. She uses her tax ID? Yeah, she uses her tax ID number. And it's what she uses to get a bank account or what she uses to get a job anywhere. And then when they try to search it for the Social Security thing, they say it's invalid. Of course it's invalid. She's using her tax ID number in order to do it. Because it has the same amount of numbers as a normal Social Security would. And since she doesn't have Social Security, she has to use that when they do background checks, and they won't allow her to get a good job because my mom can do a good job. No, you don't have your papers. What does this have to do with the job? I don't have one thing that, it's just, you have to edit that part. It's confusing, in other words, to be in this country, because it's like, they're saying that, you know, America can be great again. There's, you know, and not only that, but other people too, like beforehand in the past, have saying, you know, America can be great if only we did this, if only we did that. And it's like, okay, if you're saying that America can be all of these things, then do it. You know, say that you want to do something in this country. Say that you want to make it greater, or say that you want to, you know, be able to do something else in this country other than just saying it. Doing it makes a whole of a lot difference, especially for someone like me who's 17 years old, been in this country for 16 years of her life, and still cannot get her papers. Can't attend a 4-year college because she can't afford it because her mother can't earn enough money.
If you could describe immigration in one word, what would it be?
Regulated.
Freedom.
Change.
Strength.
Human.
Liberty.
United.
Discovery.
Can you please explain that?
When people immigrate, they're trying to discover a new life for themselves and new opportunities.
Thank you.
Hope.
Families. Coming from a home where one of my parents did come from another country to America to get away from the dangers and poverty of El Salvador. My father wanted a fresh start and his family to be safe. He gave me and my younger brother a chance to have the opportunities that he never got to have. Hardworking families in generations to come should be allowed to live and work freely. Isn't the United States the land of the free or the land of the privileged?